What's up, everybody? It's Coach Kev. Charles Barkley hasn't even gotten to ESPN yet, and he's already ripping the sports commentators over on that network. Charles Barkley, inside the NBA, it's been for a long time a part of the TNT network. They are going to be moving to ESPN. And you know, when it comes to Charles Barkley, he never holds his punches. So he goes at some of his potential cohorts, some of his potential working mates at ESPN for overly discussing the Lakers and other different things. This is going to end up being a bigger discussion about ESPN and my feelings of where ESPN used to be and where it is now. But you know, when it comes to Charles Barkley, you can never go wrong because he's always going to speak his mind and say what he has to say. Charles Barkley, it's on you.
I saw a fool idiot on TV talking about the Lakers save the NBA.
Save the NBA.
Yeah. He's an idiot and a fool, but he know who he is. What's his name, Shaq?
Which one you talking about?
Kendrick Perkins.
Oh.
He said the Lakers, first of all, the Lakers have had a great 2 weeks. He said the Lakers saved the NBA season. That's because them fools on the other network, which we're going to be working for next year, that's all they talk about. Let me tell y'all something.
Tell me something.
And first of all, I want all the smoke. I don't whistle when I walk by the graveyard or anything like that.
I don't whistle when I walk by the graveyard.
Right.
I like that.
I don't whistle when I walk by the graveyard. Please let me know what that means. And it sounds like it's a fire saying. He wants all the smoke. All we hear about is Lakers. Since the Lakers got Luka Doncic, everything is Lakers, Lakers, Lakers. So I'm not mad at him talking about that and saying that. So let's see what his point of view and where he's about to go with this beautiful rant.
I'm stealing that one.
The Lakers are doing great. Got a long way to go. But the reason the season's been going great for the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Y'all just want to talk about the Warriors and the Lakers. They're both doing great. Don't get me wrong. If I turn out to be wrong, I got no problem with that. But y'all are idiots because y'all talk about the Lakers and the Warriors all the time. Y'all don't. The Cleveland Cavaliers have won 12 straight games. The Oklahoma City got the MVP, and they are on fire. Y'all are talking about who's in second place. That's the reason I get pissed. Hey, the Lakers are doing great. I don't mind being wrong. The Warriors are doing great. But that's because you fools on other networks, which we're going to become fools next year. We'll be working on that network. But Oklahoma City and the Cavs been balling for 6 months.
Yo, look at Shaq. Yo, look at Shaq. He said the fools on the other network, ESPN. Now we're gonna become fools. Yo, Charles Barkley is hilarious. Yo, Shaq, Shaq is dying. But there's so much truth to what he's saying. Like every media outlet, everybody that talks NBA, all they talk about, all I hear is Lakers, Lakers, Lakers. From First Things First to Gilbert Arenas podcast, to everything that I listen to when it comes to NBA is always Lakers, Lakers. Never the Cavs, who, like he said, have won 12 straight. OKC, who's been dominating all season long, who has arguably the MVP on their team. Never like none of these teams, the Boston Celtics, who are still riding high. All these, like, it's never nothing about the Knicks. Can they win? Can they beat the better teams? How good they're doing? Like, it's just Lakers, Lakers, Lakers. I understand it's Hollywood. They're the quote-unquote main attraction, but there's a lot of other great teams in the NBA as well that you could discuss, and it doesn't have to be always 100% about the Lakers.
Y'all talking about teams that had two great weeks.
Time out. I get what you're saying. You just went at the whole network.
They talk about the same
whole
stuff.
industry.
Whole industry. They talk about the same stuff every single day.
I would have to, but you know, there's
is there some credit? Is there some credit to be handed out here?
Yes. But don't say basketball's only watching now. First of all, between that and this lame-ass LeBron-Michael Jordan debate, which is lame. I've said for years, the only people talk about LeBron and Michael is people on television who got no talent to talk about anything else. I've been saying that for years. I ain't hanging on to the 90s. I've always said LeBron's great, Michael's great. But y'all talk about it all the time and then got LeBron out there posing, talking about he all mad about being the face of the league. But it makes me mad. The Oklahoma City and the Cleveland Cavaliers are the two best stories in the NBA this year. Congratulations to the Lakers and the Warriors. They've had 2 good weeks. The Cavs and OKC have had 6 great months.
Damn, Charles just took a shot at me because I've been talking about the Jordan-LeBron debate. But I understand what you're saying. But I feel like it's a healthy debate. Well, I mean, it's supposedly supposed to be a healthy debate. But you could pick Jordan, you could pick LeBron, whatever side you want to choose. We're not going to get into that. But I feel like Charles is going at me as well, man, with that stuff, with that harsh criticism. But what he's saying, there's a lot of truth to what he's saying. At the end of the day, we're in an era where you're able to, like I'm doing right now, turn on the camera and speak your mind. Talk about what you want to talk about. And you could say it's good, you could say it's bad, but it gives people the opportunity to express themselves. And some people do take advantage of it in a positive way. Some people take advantage of it in a negative way. But I mean, it all comes down to you and your personal preference. But if you just want to talk your talk, you don't have to be a former NBA player. You don't have to be a former beat reporter. You don't have to be any of those things. If you love a sport, if you love a game, if you love a player, if you just enjoy speaking your mind, you should be allowed to say what you got to say as long as it's not hurting anybody and it's just up for general discussion, general debate, and it's just for general topics being talked about.
Okay. Tell us how you really feel.
All right.
Yeah, Shaq. Tell us
birthday
how you feel.
man. All right. Is this one of your favorite rants of all time?
Yes, it is. Thank you. I needed it on my birthday.
All right, so that's it. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you believe that the media is just covering LA Lakers? That's all they care about is LA Lakers. No other real discussion about all the other big things that are going on in the NBA. Everything is centrally based about the Lakers. Do you believe that is true? If so, if not, do you believe it's good? Do you believe it's bad? Do you believe it's to increase ratings? Do you believe that it might be decreasing ratings because people are over it? What are all your thoughts on the NBA media and the coverage when it comes to the LA Lakers? Like for me, it's a bigger picture. I said it before. I feel like they're over covering the Lakers like I've been saying throughout this whole entire video. But for me, it's a bigger discussion when it comes to ESPN. I remember the old school ESPN with the late, great Stuart Scott, Rich Eisen, Dan Patrick, all these great anchors. And ESPN was just all about sports, broadcasting sports. We couldn't, other than a newspaper and maybe your local news channel or even the national news channels and stuff like that, the only way to get highlights and to see if your team won or see what the biggest things going on in sports was to watch ESPN. It was the worldwide leader in sports. That's what their mantra was. And that's all you got. You know, when you get turned on ESPN, all you're going to get is sports. You're going to watch the highlights. You're going to see what's going on. And that's it. Now it's just, everybody's saying now because Disney owns it, it's turned into political stuff. It's turned into outside debates other than sports. It's just turned into where sports have started to become the minor part of ESPN when it was the major starting point, the major turning point, the major drawing factor of why people were watching ESPN. Can it go back to that? I don't think so. But those like me remember the good old days with the Stuart Scotts, like I said, and the Rich Eisen, when it was just fun, it was highlights, and when ESPN was just the number one thing out there, the only thing out there, and everybody tuned in. But those are my thoughts. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Till next time, this is Coach Cav, and I'm out of here. Peace.